Hello everybody, this is Kiyoshi here and welcome back to another video. Today's video will be doing a flip through of the brand new CoroCoro comic, the July 2023 issue. So without further ado, let's get started. This flip through is going to focus on the main book or the main magazine. It will not include the bonus features or the tiny gifts they included, but I'll show you guys. They for the July issue, they included this little tiny comic book or manga. Yeah, maybe I will flip through it in one of the future videos, but the other one is they also included some stickers for the Pokemon and also for the I forgot what it's called, Karubi. Yep, cool. Yep, let's focus on the main issue for the time being. Previously I've done flip throughs without me voiceover, but figure let's just flip through it and then talk about it, because I figure probably a lot of you guys are new to CoroCoro. Maybe I can share a little thoughts and here and there. Yeah, let's get started. Yeah, I grew up reading CoroCoro comics as a kid. Every summer when I visit Japan, I always have these books in my backpacks, while visiting grandparents or on my train, on the bus, wherever I'm commuting. I'm always having these books because there's a lot of periodic or monthly anime related or manga related series that issues every month. So you get maybe a couple episodes a month, and then it was really fun to chase it. Anyways, okay, here's page one. Sometimes they also include new stuff. For example, here we got like a little poster, like a free gift poster of the upcoming Pokemon TCG. The cards, so all you gotta do is just tear this part open and then you can have a little poster. But yeah, it's hard to show you guys the whole thing, but you got some ideas of some of the upcoming Pokemons in the new series. Once again, these are all in the Japanese version. Here we have a Beetle. Pretty cool. It's made out of cardboard. You can do the paper 3D Beetle. Yeah, pretty cool. Maybe I will make one of these and make shorts about it. Okay, here's more. There's a lot of promo messages, from different anime, from different comics, from different manga, from different series, from different toy lines, from the front and from the back and throughout this entire magazine, where kids get the information of what is coming and what are trending for kids to play around, etc. This is all Pokemon related, as we can see. And here's also the X series right here. These are the most hito games among kids nowadays, or teenagers nowadays. Okay, keep going. I'm just gonna flip through it. Okay, we have some Pokemon to go over here. They're promoting the new Pokemon game, Scarletto and Violetto. Cool. Where here they're promoting the new Pokemon card, the TCG, I think. Okay, I'm sure sooner or later they're gonna have other versions, other releases in different languages throughout the world, but of course Japan always hits first. I feel this is another one of those legend series cards. Anyways, okay, here's more. And then Minecraft, of course. And here's, keep going. Karubi. I know Karubi is very popular because whenever I'm playing the UFO catchers, I always see people, chase on these Karobi figures, and also regarding Ichibankuji. These are always very popular. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I do know they're very popular. And here we have these robot insects, robot bugs, robot beetles. I know they're very popular too. They're very similar to the US version. You know, we have those you build on your own, the robotic, what was it? Yeah, some sort of robotic bird, robotic animals, similar. But, you know, beetles and bugs, well, beetles in general, they are huge, or very, it's a very important part of the Japanese child culture, you know, because in schools, you're encouraged, there's always classes and always encouragements for people to go into the wild and catch these beetles and try to raise them, learn about their food cycle, you know, from larva all the way to adulthood and all that. So yeah, beetle, I'm sure if you guys are following or been seeing Japanese animes, you guys know the importance of beetle. Therefore, we see a lot of beetles inspired anime or games or toys, such as Kamen Rider. You know, it's one of those. Yeah, also, I mean, I don't know how many people are still doing that, but back in the days when I was a kid, they have these kind of envelope stuff, where it's like games. You can you know, fill in your answers and then return this slip to you know, to the address it's included. And then if you get selected, you can win like a Pokemon trading card, like a limited edition or a special edition that it's very hard to find, or only limited for this particular CoroCoro magazine. Or you can win some kind of prize, etc. They still have it nowadays. I just don't know how many people still do that, you know, actually play that game and send it over, because, you know, a lot of things are digital nowadays. I just don't know nowadays the kids if they still care about it, you know. That's one thing that didn't change. You know, a lot of times nowadays the games, you just scan a barcode and then you can answer the stuff on your phone and then send it over. But still, a lot of the comics, a lot of the comic magazines, they still do the old-fashioned way. You know, you write down your answers, or you click your answers, you fill in your information, and then send it back by mail, you know. Yep. Here it seems like Jurassic World related. Pretty awesome. A new toy. Cool. Keep going. We're just gonna flip through more. Stato card. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, this is one of these. These are those guessing games. And you just fill in your answers, and then this is the return address. You fill in your own address and then just return it, and then if you get picked, you get selected and you win. You win some kind of prize. You know, the prize could be, you know, Nintendo game hold device. It can be a game, it can be some kind of toys. Like I said, a lot of times back in my days, it's usually trading card game related, like Pokemon games, Mas, I'm not sure you guys have heard that. Yu-Gi-Oh, you know, limited edition or exclusive cards. Okay, now we got these comic issues or you know, manga issues. Here's the first one. We're just gonna flip through. Usually each month they include maybe one episode or one series of stories, or two, depending on the type of the story. Okay, in between they have some commercials going on. This is related to Detective Conan, of course. And here's a new series, Chibikazu-kun. Okay, a different story plot now. This is targeted towards maybe older kids. In my previous flip throughs, I've mentioned about it. These are pretty cool. It doesn't matter if you understand Japanese or not, because most of these, almost every single page that has pictures. You know, I think if you know the anime world well enough, you can pretty much guess what these are. You know, and if you have little basic Japanese, that would be a bonus. I mean, these are magazines targeted at kids, so they're not gonna use very difficult languages. You know, most of the language is going to be in hiragana or katakana. If they are in kanji, for example, like here, they always will have a hiragana or katakana on top of it. So if you're a Japanese student, language student, I think getting these books really helps you. Not only helps you to know a bit more about the Japanese culture, the ongoing, the current Japanese culture, the kids culture, the anime culture, and what is the most hito things right now in that country, you know. Whereas, you know, textbooks a lot of time teach you languages, but a lot of the references, a lot of the news are really outdated. Those could be outdated 20 years ago. So, you know, if you're really interested in the language, it's good to always pick up a magazine. You know, it doesn't matter, it doesn't have to be anime focused magazine. It can be a fashion magazine. You know, you will always be able to learn a new phrase, new words, new trending words from those most current magazines, and also learning what's the most new things about Japan instead of, you know, all those old stuff. Okay, Conan. I think I'm gonna come back to this because I'm a huge dinosaur fan, so I'm just curious. Okay, Doraemon here. Yeah, I know some of my reviewers prefer me just flipping through it without me talking because sometimes it's annoying if you guys just want to see what's the content. But yeah, I mean, I would do both, you know, just every now and then I would do some quiet, silent flip through. Sometimes I would do like a voiceover like this one, for example, just so that I can share some of my thoughts, some of my stories with you guys while, you know, related to these magazines or books. Yeah, this is apparently very popular. I think it's popular in America too, the Beyblade. I mean, I don't play these obviously, but I do see them very popular. I mean, on toy aisles I always see these games. And about the price, these CoroCoro comic monthly magazines are usually around 20 bucks if you buy it overseas. In Japan, they're usually around like 12 to 15 bucks. Yeah, so that's the price, I would say. This is the guide that tells you here's how to play the Pokemon game. This is what it is. This is what it came with. It just gave you some instruction on how to play it. And here is the instructions on how to build this 3D paper, you know, beetle. Hercules beetle. I think I might just gonna build it one of these days. Yep. I'll make a shorts about it, I think. Okay, here's Doraemon. Doraemon is always the last story for some reason, or one of the last stories. But Doraemon usually really short. Every month they only have one single skip. That's about it. Yeah, but still cool. All right, and we have another tiny book right here. I see Joe Biden. Haha. Cool. And here we have the new Pokemon movie. Not the movie. 도쿄에に行ってテレビ東京 okay, Tokyo TV every Friday 6:55 p.m. 6:55 there is the new Pokemon anime series. Cool. All right, here we go. This is the book. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye bye.